Welcome to Marquette Catholic Blazers Basketball. Blazer Basketball on ASN is presented in part by Bolsack Motors of Michigan City, American Family Insurance of Merrillville, by Gigahertz, official computer solutions company of the Arena Sports Network, by the Times Media Company. We are where you need us to be. By Strachan Van Til, built around you. And by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. It's now time for the American Family Insurance pregame show, presented by American Family Insurance of Merrillville, Indiana. Call 219-945-3040 to find out how you can get all of your insurance under one roof. Now, let's head to the arena and join the voice of the Blazers, Brian Snow.
Pleasant good evening to one and all in the region, across the nation, around the world. We welcome you to Joseph Gentile Gymnasium in downtown Chicago and another exciting edition of Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball. And tonight, they hit the road here to downtown Chicago as they take on the host Wolfpack of St. Ignatius. Marquette coming in with a record of 8-4, and St. Ignatius comes in with a record of 8-5. And this is a big game for the Blazers, just about on the eve of the Greater South Shore Conference Tournament, which they will play Wheeler to open up the tournament Monday night. And should they win, we will be back on the air on Tuesday night from the Shoals Center in Michigan City, as they will more than likely play Bishop Knoll. Once again, good evening. I'm Brian Snow here from downtown Chicago. We thank you for joining us and for coming along for the ride. We were supposed to have a half-hour pregame lined up for you. Unfortunately, the sophomore game ran a little longer than expected because of travel difficulties, but the fans are here, they're gathering in, and we're due for a break. When we come back, you'll hear from Coach Donovan Garlitz. That's on the way in 60 as we get you ready for Marquette Catholic Blazer basketball, and you're hearing it live on the Arena Sports Network.
You do a lot of thinking on a bike about your life, family, your dreams. One of my dreams came to me on a bike, to open up my own shop. So what happens when you complete a dream? Well, you just start thinking of the next.
Visit DrastichAgency.com or call 219-945-3040 and ask Joel Drasich how you can get all of your insurance under one roof.
At Strachan Van Til, everything we do is designed around you. From the uncompromising freshness down every aisle to the unbeatable quality you'll always find. It's the very best selection, from choice meats to bakery, and getting honest value every single day, all with the friendly personal service and the savings that you deserve. That's built around you. That's Strachan Van Til. Visit svtgroceries.com today.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
They will try to make it 3 for 3 against the Chicago Catholic League as they take on the host Wolfpack of St. Ignatius College Prep here in downtown Chicago. And as we continue the American Family Insurance pregame show, I'm now joined on the hotline by the head coach, Donovan Garlitz. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. You had a tough weekend last weekend where you got a split against Bishop Knoll and you lost against Andrean. Now you come here into downtown Chicago and you get St. Ignatius again facing the Chicago Catholic League. We've talked about this before. Coming off of that loss against Andrean, what are you looking for most from your team?
Well, if you watch that Andrean game, I think any coach would just be begging for their team to play harder. We just really laid an egg against Andrean. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was just a very, very poorly played game. And that's what happens when you get too high after a big win. And, the same thing can happen if you get too low after a big loss. And, you just got to stay even-keeled all the way. So I'm expecting our boys to come out and play through it, and someone's going to have to step up big on Saturday with the loss of Fazekas.
And here's the thing. that you have to play. You're playing without Facecas in this game. Then you have the conference tournament coming up. So even though this is a non-conference game, this is a huge game for your team.
Oh, it's a real big game, especially against St. Ignatius. We lost to them by 2 last year at our place, and it was a great game the whole way through for all 32 minutes. And tomorrow we're going to be going up to their house, and we're going to go see 500-person student section and a school that really has a lot of support. So it's going to be a great environment for a game, especially as a fan. It's going to be a tough environment for a team to walk in there as the opposing team.
What is the quick update, if you can give us, on Ryan Facecas?
Doctor says he'll be out for a couple weeks. He's got a major high ankle sprain, and he's been going to therapy every single day in between practice. Obviously, the rule here is he can't be missing practices, so he does have to come. Otherwise, he would have to make them up. But he's here. He's doing what he can. He's doing his stretching and all that stuff, and hopefully we'll get him back sooner than 2 weeks.
How and who are you going to be counting on? What player or players are you going to be counting on to make up for the loss of Facecas for this game?
Everybody. Everybody. Ryan's got some big shoes to fill, or the team has some big shoes to fill in the loss of Ryan, and I'm looking for everybody to step up. No one person in particular, because Ryan really does a lot of things. He does more than score, and so we're going to have a lot of pieces of the puzzle that need to just find their way.
Donovan Garla is joining us here on the American Family Insurance pregame show, counting you down to tip-off of the Marquette Catholic Blazers as they take on the host Wolfpack of St. Ignatius. Coach, thank you very much, and good luck in downtown Chicago.
Thank you.
We'll take a peek inside of the numbers, and then we're ready for tip-off. It's the Blazers and the Wolfpack from downtown Chicago, and you're hearing it live on the Arena Sports Network.
Hey, you guys, could I ask you a couple questions?
Okay.
Saving money, what's it like for you?
Well, I'm an artist, so it happens sporadically.
But it does happen?
It does happen, and when it happens, it feels really, really good.
With easier savings at TCF Bank, what would you save for?
Oh, clothes and shoes.
Housing repairs.
To buy a new car. I'm saving for grad school.
And then I'm hoping to just save up, just to have savings, period.
What would make it easier to save money?
Having like a sugar mama.
Which isn't a bad plan, but if you needed a little banking plan or something, what would make it easier?
Something with an
automatic transfer?
Something with an automatic transfer, probably.
So you wouldn't even notice the money?
Automatically transferred.
Automagical.
Automagical, oh my gosh.
How much could you save if saving were actually easy? Open an account at the home of free checking today and find out. For locations and more information, call 1-855-OPEN-TCF or go to tcfbank.com. TCF Bank. Surprisingly simple. Member FDIC.
Want to get your rankings in the truest form? Want to get the best college news without all the fluff? Then tune into Swamp's Collegiate Sports Show. Join Kevin the Swamp Rat Horan as he ranks all the collegiate sports, from football to basketball and baseball to cross country, soccer, and so much more. Don't forget to visit www.kevinhoranrankings.com and sign up for his newsletter buzzing across the country. So if you want the best college news and rankings and see how the pros are outsmarted, tune into Swamp's Collegiate Sports Show. The Swamp Rat ranks them right every Wednesday night at 8 on the Arena Sports Network.
Listen closely. It's the sound of a typical Friday night at your local high school football field. Or a Sunday afternoon at Lucas Oil Stadium. It's the sound of teenagers stretching, growing, developing the skills they need to get the most from life. Or of the Indianapolis Colts chasing another Super Bowl title. Either way, it's the sound of people rallying around the home team and feeling good about themselves and their community. It's more than a typical Friday night at your local high school football field or a Sunday afternoon at Lucas Oil Stadium. It's communities all across Indiana coming together and reaping the benefits of sport. The IHSAA and your Indianapolis Colts, bringing communities together. The Indianapolis Colts are proud sponsors of the IHSAA State Football Tournament.
Hey everyone, Ed Farmer here. As a closing pitcher for the Sox in 1980, I racked up 30 saves, the Sox record at the time. But thanks to a life-saving kidney transplant in 1991 from my brother Tom, someone else helped save me. Just like my organ donor, you too can give someone a second chance at life. In fact, as a registered organ donor, you can help save the lives of more than 25 people. Be a team player. Register to be an organ and tissue donor at DonateLifeIllinois.org.
Register today to be an organ and tissue donor at DonateLifeIllinois.org.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
Time now for the introduction of our starting lineups, brought to you by Arby's of Michigan City. Here is the public address announcer, Jeff Lewis.
Richard Mitchell. At guard number 3, Braxton Miller. At forward number 4, Malcolm Reed. At guard number 22, Nathan Flores. The man in the middle, number 25, Javante Peels. The Blazers are coached by Donovan Garletta. And now, the starting lineup for the St. Ignatius Wolfpack. At forward, number 2, Brandon Snower. At guard, number 4, Lester Larry. At guard, number 11, Aaron Allen. At guard, number 13, Riley Duty. The man in the middle, number 22, Daniel Ogley. The Wolfpack are coached by Rich Keogh.
Our thanks to public address announcer Jeff Lewis for the starting lineups. And you may note a change in the Marquette lineup tonight. Instead of Fazekas, who was out with a high ankle sprain, as you heard Donovan Garletta mention on the pregame show, Malcolm Reed will get the start in the middle. And Reed, standing 6'2", a junior, in place of the 6'8", junior Fazekas. He joins the usual starters of Mitchell, Miller, Flores, and Peels. And the Wolfpack line up this way. Brandon Snower joined by Lester Larry in the backcourt, Aaron Allen and Riley Duty, and Daniel Ogley in the front court. St. Ignatius going left to right as we see it and as you hear it. Here we go, and it's taken by St. Ignatius. They'll move left to right as Riley Duty will walk it across against pressure, plays it over to the left side for Lester Larry. Out front is Riley Duty. Duty has it off to the right, swings it left side to Lester Larry. Larry on the left wing for Duty. Duty starting his dribble with the right hand, now works his way toward right of the lane, now pitches it back out to Snower. Snower, three-point strike, pressured by Braxton Miller, holds the ball over his head, looking for some help, and now cutting down the lane is Aaron Allen. He missed the layup. The follow was wild, and the rebound of Malcolm Reed. Reed, who owns a double-double earlier this year, gets it to Flores, right corner Miller. Miller starter steps, 10-footer in the lane, rimming no, rebound Malcolm Reed. Reed back up with a 5-footer, he missed that in the lane, Ogley the rebound. Back on the Wolfpack in a scoreless tie as Lester Larry brings it up. Larry hands it off to the right. Larry, a standing dribble, plays it out front to Snorer. He unloads a three and missed it out front. And Malcolm Reed, another rebound ahead to Flores, places on the run. Flores, 18-footer from the left, rimming no, chased down by Peels, out to Miller, right side Mitchell. Mitchell comes out of the right corner and they'll reset. Miller deep on the right wing, guarded by Brandon Snower. 6:50 for the first and no score. Miller, a scissor dribble, had his pass tipped away. Duty able to get down to the floor, but Flores regains, spins and lost the ball. Able to get it back and works his way to the right side. Now out front, Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, down the lane, 10-footer of the lane, good. And that's how we start. 2-0 in favor of the Blazers. 6:25 for the first. Riley Duty across into the front court, leans over the dribble, Plays it to the left side, Lester Larry. Larry fakes a three, plays it to the corner. Snorer's jumper is no good. Rebound in the corner, chased down by Lester Larry. Duty has it between the rings out front. St. Ignatius in the home white uniforms, maroon numbers trimmed in gold. Duty has it this time off to the left. In the left corner is Aaron Allen. Down the lane comes Ogale. He lays it in. Tie game. Ogale ties the game at 2. 5:50 for the first. Braxton Miller leans over the dribble, plays over the right side for Flores. Flores, a right-handed dribble, picks it up, feeds it back out front to Mitchell, swings it left side to Miller. Miller holds and looks, now finds Flores in the left corner. Down low left for Malcolm Reed, and his pass is picked off by Lester Larry. Larry on the fly, and on Richie Mitchell, lays it up short. Follow Duty good, 4-2 Ignatius. Back come the Blazers in transition to Flores. Reverse layup is good, tie game. That's where the Blazers can hurt you if they're able to get out and run. And back come the Wolfpack. Aaron Allen lost the ball out of bounds. It will stay with the Wolfpack. Donovan Garlett's looking for a travel, and he did take a couple of steps, but nothing called. 5:19 for the first, 4-4 tie. Lester Larry will pull the trigger, baseline right. He plays in the left corner to Snowden, out to the left side for Duty. Left corner, Allen. Allen holds and looks against Peels, gives it to Ogale against Reed. Comes out left of the lane, now has it out front to Lester Larry. Duty this time on the scissor dribble to the left, plays it out front to Snowden at the free throw line. Travel no call in the right corner, Allen. Allen drives in from the left, in on Peels, lead in flip, good. 6-4 Ignatius, 4:54 for the first. Quickly the Blazers are back, shovel pass underneath to Malcolm Reed, double fake and he shoots it in. Malcolm Reed ties the game at 6 and 4:40 for the first. Reed with his first bucket, he's got 5 rebounds already. Lester Larry on the dribble to the left, now finds Ogale in the left corner. Snowden has it, 14-footer in the lane, off the back of the rim, no good, rebound Peels. Ahead to Miller, Blazers look to regain the lead. Malcolm Miller with a shovel pass in the corner from Mitchell, back out to Miller on the right wing. 4:20 for the first, 6-6 tie. Miller has it this time in the right corner, out front to Nate Flores. Flores on the drive, right down the lane, shovel pass underneath to Reed. Double fake, shoots it high off the back of the rim, no good. Ogale the rebound, and Ignatius looks for the lead. Riley Duty across into the front court, drives right of the lane, scoop shot, nope, but a foul called on Braxton Miller. First foul on Miller, first foul of the game, and it belongs to the Blazers. 6-6 tie, Riley Duty to the free throw line. Duty, 6'1" junior out of Francis Xavier Ward Elementary School here in Chicago. Free throw on the way, good. 7-6 in favor of the Wolfpack. Tyshawn Smallwood will appear in place of Malcolm Reed, who departs, as I said, with 2 points, but he's got 5 early rebounds. It's a 1-point lead. Tyshawn Smallwood into the game now. Free throw number 2 missed, and Smallwood gets the rebound. Blazers look for the lead. Miller dancing on the dribble off to the left with the right hand, out near the timeline between the rings. Now switches hands to the left, now back to the right, drives down to the lane, has it out to the right side for Flores. Flores on the drive, in from the right, bounce pass underneath to Javante Peels, missed the layup at the rim, and the rebound to Ogale. Doggone, you got to convert those. 3:40 for the first, 7-6 Wolfpack. Duty on the drive, solo pass right corner, Snowden's 3, short. Rebound on the floor, comes down to Duty, double fake on Smallwood, shoots it up, no good, drew the foul. First foul on Smallwood, 2 on the Blazers. And Duty will go back to the free throw line where he split a pair a moment ago. Kalen Lee will come on for the Wolfpack in just a moment. Aramis Sims will check in for the Blazers. Duty's free throw, no good. He's missed his last 2. Lee in for Larry. And Sims on for the Blazers. On for Mitchell. So Flores more than likely will handle the point. 7-6 Wolfpack, free throw number 2, got it, 8-6. 3.5 for the first. Miller across into the front court. Leans over the dribble along the right side, has it to Flores. Flores comes back out into the dribble, shovel pass underneath to Peels. His shot blocked at the rim by Ogale. Peels on the floor, Ogale able to come up with it, but we get a foul against Peels. It's either Peels or Smallwood. Well, we don't have a foul, it's a kicking violation. So the Wolfpack with the ball, up by 2, 8-6 and 3:20 for the first. Riley Duty brings it up against Braxton Miller. Duty across into the front court, plays it over the left side for Allen. Ogilvy has it out front, swings it right side to Kalen Allen. Back to Duty on the left wing. They play a little four quarters. Ball's free. Ogilvy able to rescue it in the right corner. Now has it to Kalen Allen. Allen on the drive to the free throw line. Shovels it left corner to Snowden. Snowden on the drive to the baseline, cut off. Back out to Allen. Allen on the move, stops, pull-up jumper, good from the left wing. And St. Ignatius has their biggest lead at 4, 10-6, and 2:49 for the period. Nathan Flores has it off to the left. Ignatius will make another substitution. Flores has it back, dump low, left Smallwood. Kick out Peels. Left corner three, no. And the rebound taken down by Duty, and here come the Wolfpack on the fly. Duty front court to the left. Stutter step move, drives all the way to the baseline. Gives it to Allen. Allen holds right baseline. Aaron Allen fakes. They play it low to Ogilvy. In on Smallwood. His shot is blocked and cleared by the Blazers. Ahead it comes to Sims. Sims on the fly. Lean in 15-footer. Nope. Offensive foul. Aramis Sims with his third foul on the Blazers. Ay. Malcolm Reed back in. Peels out. Thomas Dignan on the floor, the 6'4" senior. Kalen Allen in the backcourt, pressured by Sims. Another substitution will come for Ignatius in a moment. They lead by 4, and 2:09 for the first. Aaron Allen outside right, low right to Ogilvy. Ogilvy spins on Reed, comes back out, shovel pass Allen, right corner jumper, remaining no. Rebound Dignan, follow good, 6-point lead. 6 in a row scored by the Wolfpack. They lead 12-6 and 1:50 for the first. Miller comes out to the right. Plays it right side to Flores. Flores holds in the right corner. Shovel pass underneath intended for Smallwood. Ogilvy got a hand on it and they pick it off. Here comes Allen. Right corner Keenan Allen. He comes up shooting for 3. Nope. Rebound Dignan. Follow good. That's his last 2 baskets. And Donovan Garlis wants a timeout. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. Ay. 8 straight points by the Wolfpack. And the Blazers trail 14-6 with 1:33 remaining in the period. And they come back out with Smallwood, Reed, Flores, Sims, and Miller. 14-6 our score. 1:33 left in the first, and Braxton Miller brings it up. Miller front court to the right, dancing on the dribble, finds Flores. Flores spins on Allen, fakes right of the lane, fakes, jump low right Smallwood. Back out to Reed, left side Miller, he fakes 3, drives in on Duty, in from the left, lean in, flip, off the glass, no good. Rebound Smallwood, follow, nope, but a foul called. Digging in charge of the foul. First foul of the game on St. Ignatius. Tyshawn Smallwood to shoot 2. He gets ready, bends the knees, eyes it, shoots it, missed it off the back of the rim. 14-6 in favor of the Wolfpack. With 1:13 remaining in the period, they've scored the last 8 points in the last 2 minutes. Free throw number 2, scored. He splits a pair, does Smallwood. And the lead is 7, 14-7. Kalen Allen has into the backcourt. 70 seconds left for the first as Allen walks it up. Guarded loosely by Aramis Sims. Now Allen charges right, picks up his dribble, places it right corner to Dignan, swings it back left to Duty. Duty holds in the left corner. We're inside of the Arby's final minute. Here comes Duty to the free throw line. Finds Kalen Allen to Dignan on the left wing. 50 seconds for the first. At the top of the circle is Ari Ogabor. Obabor holds, now finds Duty on the right wing. Obabor has it back now to Dignan in the lane. His pass is tipped away. Allen able to get it, and now backs it out near the timeline. 35 seconds for the first. Obabor has it off to the right. Ball's free. Ball's free. Jump ball. Which way? It will, I believe, belong to the Blazers. It will. And now 2 substitutions for for the Blazers. Cameron Hall now on. Braxton Miller off the Hall screen, works it right of the lane, plays it in the right corner, double dribble. Tommy Wilson now on for the Blazers. So your lineup is Wilson joined by Hall. 20 seconds for the first. Reed, Smallwood, and Flores. Duty has it out near the timeline. We're down to 10 seconds for the first. Duty, a right-handed dribble, splits the double team and fires a bullet pass out of bounds. And the Blazers have it with 6 seconds left in the first with a chance to cut it to 5 or 4 with a long one. Here comes Miller on the hustle. 4-3. Miller unloads a 3, and he missed it off the back of the rim. Foul, nope, and that's the quarter. So we have played a quarter here in downtown Chicago, and the Wolfpack of St. Ignatius lead your Blazers by a count of 14-7. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter. After this, you're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball, and you're hearing it live on the Arena Sports Network.
Planning an upcoming event? The completely refurbished Diamond Club at U.S. Steel Yard is available year-round for birthday parties, wedding receptions, business meetings, conferences, and a wide variety of other activities. With a full-service bar and the ability to accommodate groups of up to 300 people, the Diamond Club is the perfect place to host your next event. Fully customizable food options through Aramark are also available. Call the Railcats at 219-882-2255 and have the Railcats fashion an event your friends, family, clients, or colleagues will never forget. The Gary South Shore Railcats, redefining fun. You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
Ready to go to work for the second quarter. The Blazers trail 14-7. Blazers in the road navy blue uniforms, white numbers trimmed in gold, and here come the Wolfpack at the timeline as they walk it up. Snowden back on the floor, 15-footer by Digginen is good. He's got 6 points, all of them lately. 16-7, Wolfpack by 9 and 7:45 for the half. Flores 3 from the left corner, short. Rebound taken down by Kalen Allen. Allen pressured by Aramis Sims, and Allen brings it up, swings it left side. Lester Larry a 3, good. And the lead is a dozen, 19-7. Blazers yet to score here in the second period. Aramis Sims deep to the right. Left side is Flores. Wraparound dribble. Now finds Braxton Miller to the baseline. Final away jumper. Nope. Rebound on the floor. Taken down by Peels, who's on the floor. Peels to Miller, and he'll come out. Up top, Flores. Flores drives left. Left corner, Sims. Sims on the drive. In the lane. His shot stripped. Gets it back. Lays it up. No good. They've missed 3 layups so far. And back come the Wolfpack as Digginen has it off to the right. Left side is Larry. Out front, Snoder. Snoder on the drive. His pass picked off by Sims. 2-on-2 the other way. Sims with a bounce pass to Flores. Lefty layup, good. Lead is 10, 19-9. And 6:39 left in the half. Kalen Allen off to the right. To the foul line, Digginen. In on Peels and a jump ball. It'll belong to the Blazers with a chance to cut it to 8. (19-9) and 6:34 left in the half. Blazers need a bucket here. They're going to get back in this ball game. Here comes Braxton Miller with a left-handed dribble. Front court to the left. Nearly falls and gets it to Flores. Flores met by a double team. Now drives right to the lane. His shot is batted away and picked off. Back come the Wolfpack the other way as Lester Larry unloads a 3 from the right corner. Good. 22-9, Wolfpack lead and 6:05 for the half. Braxton Miller leans over the dribble and comes across against Larry. Swings it to Sims on the right wing. Up top is Peels. Peels on the drive, left of the lane. Shovel pass, Malcolm Reed. Offensive foul. Second offensive foul called on the Blazers. 22-9. Blazers trail by 13 with 5:55 left in the half. Kalen Allen brings it up. Allen across. Kalen Lee in the front court. Holds in the right corner. Back outside, and Miller with steal. Miller in the front court. Underneath to Sims. Lefty layup. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the floor to Trey Mack. Ahead to Lee. Lee front court to the right. Feeds Allen to the right corner. Back outside to Lee between the rings. 5.5 of the half. Lee on the move to the left. Works the scissor dribble. Now works his way to the right. Finds Mack in the right corner. Mack holds and looks. Back up top Lee. Left side Allen. He walked. So the Blazers have it with a chance once again to get back in the game. 5:18 left in the half. Blazers trail by 13, 22-9. And Braxton Miller brings it up. We haven't seen Richie Mitchell at all here in the second period. We'll see him now as he gets ready to check in. Sims to Miller, outside right. Miller, his pass tipped away, intended for Flores, who was cutting in the back door. Mitchell in, Sims out. So your lineup is Mitchell along with Miller, Flores, Smallwood, and Peels. Miller, dump pass underneath to Smallwood, works it left of the lane, and a foul called. That foul is charged to Obabor. First foul on Obabor and 2 fouls on the Wolfpack. Ogilvy back on for the Wolfpack. Into Flores, a left corner 3, too long. And the rebound comes down to Duty, ahead to Kalen Lee, drives it on Flores, backdoor to Allen, he lays it in. 24-9 and 4:40 for the half. Peels up top to Mitchell. Right side is Braxton Miller, holds and looks. Miller, dump pass low, intended for Smallwood, tipped away, but a foul called. Ay, ay, ay. Ogilvy with a foul, that's his first. And the third foul on the Wolfpack. And Flores tried to save it, and it's stolen by Mack. And Duty turns the other way and looks for Allen. Back to Duty on the right wing. Riley Duty on the drive, hands it to Allen. Right wing 3. This time he missed, and the rebound tapped to Peels. Braxton Miller walks it up. Miller across the timeline against Trey Mack, front court to the left. 4:15 for the half. Miller, a one-handed pass to Mitchell. Right corner Flores. Flores looks out front to Miller. Now on the left side is Mitchell. Left corner Flores. Flores fakes, turns, holds, and looks. Back outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Stutter step move. Runs over Duty. And another offensive foul. Richie Mitchell with his first and the 5th foul on the Blazers. 3:58 left in the half. 24-9. The Wolfpack with the lead and the ball as Duty brings it up. Duty across into the front court against Miller. Works his way to the left, plays it left corner to Allen. Allen turns, finds Trey Mack in the left corner against Peels. Mack stutter step move, fakes left of the lane, lean in, flip, nope. Rebound Ogilvy, follow, good. 26-9. Back come the Blazers with Flores, and he's fouled by Aaron Allen. First foul on Allen, 4th foul on the Wolfpack. Back comes Malcolm Reed, out goes Smallwood. (26-9) in favor of the Wolfpack. The Blazers only 2 points in this second period. 3:25 left in the half. At the foul line is Allen. He comes up shooting and missing. Rebound Duty. Man, we can't even buy a basket. Allen has it in the left corner. Allen throws it back outside to Duty. Back to Allen. Left wing fake. Drives on Mitchell. Out front Duty. Works his way to the right. And now comes back out. Here comes Duty. Plays it to Ogale, left corner. At the foul line, Mackey comes up shooting, missing. Rebound comes down to Malcolm Reed for the Blazers. Blazers have it front court to the left with Nate Flores. Flores, a wraparound dribble, works his way left of the lane. Out front to Peels, right side Miller. Miller comes out to the wing. Somebody needs to get a shot. Here Mitchell off to the left. Mitchell on the drive, runs into people. Offensive foul again. How many offensive fouls can you give a team? 2 fouls on Mitchell. And we're ready to get back to work. 26-9 in favor of the Wolfpack. 2:40 left in the half. Duty across the timeline into the front court. Leans over the dribble and plays it to the right side for Allen. Aaron Allen holds and looks against Nate Flores. Comes out to the right wing. Gives it back to Duty between the rings against Mitchell. Now works his way to the left. 2:20 for the half. Riley Duty with a scissor dribble. Works it left of the lane and misses the layup at the rim. Rebound tip to Ogale. Allen's by right side jumper. No good. Tip to the floor. Duty gets another one. Runs over Mitchell. Allen a straight on three. Missed it. And the rebound to Allen. Follow. Good. 28-9, and a technical foul has been called. And Donovan Garlitz is not happy. Oh boy, this game may get out of hand quick. 28-9 and 2:02 left in the half. In case you're just joining us, the Blazers have only scored 2 points in this period. And on top of that, Donovan Garlitz has just been whistled for a technical foul. Lester Larry's free throw, no good off the back of the rim. Ball don't lie. Tyshawn Smallwood in. Peels will go out. And a good thing Nate Flores is doing as Larry splits the free throws is he is gathering his team and getting them together. 29-9, 2:02 left in the half. Aaron Allen will pull the trigger at the timeline, and because of that, the Blazers lose possession of that technical foul. And another, this time an official timeout, as Garlitz is giving an earful to one official, and the official is giving an earful right back to him. 1:57 on the clock here in the first half. And it's been all Wolfpack, 29-9. The Blazers have only scored 2 points in over 6 minutes. William Fleming will come in for the Wolfpack as they have it to Duty. Snower, Duty, along with Lester Larry and Fleming's foul line jump. Good. It's all going in. 31-9 and 1:40 for the half. Here comes Miller on the drive, left baseline, shovel to Smallwood, lefty layup, off the rim, and the rebound Fleming. Back come the Wolfpack on the push. 1:35 left in the half. Lester Larry outside left, and Miller got a hand on it, and Larry comes up with it. 1:25 left in the half, and the Wolfpack have it in the front court. Trey Mack, a three left corner, short. Rebound Fleming. Oh my gosh. Out to Larry. Nothing's being called here. 1:15 for the half. Right corner Fleming, 4-3. In and out. Rebound Smallwood. And now back come the Blazers. They got to get something going. Miller dancing on the dribble out front. Works it left of the lane. Now finds Reed in the left corner. Down to the RB's final minute. And Smallwood is fouled by either Duty or Fleming. It's Duty. Caleb Carnes now on for the Blazers. Reed and Flores go out. They lob it into Carnes. Out front, and it's off the chest and stolen by Larry. A lob to Duty. Layup is good. They're just making this entire too easy. This is target practice, 33-9. Here comes Miller driving down the lane, and a foul called. Trey Mack with the foul. That's his first. And the sixth team foul on the Wolfpack as Miller looks into Smallwood. Lean in, flip, good, and a foul. There we go. Foul is on Brandon Snower. And Smallwood to the free throw line. He bends the knees, shoots it up, and missed it. Rebound Snower. First foul on Snower. 33-11 and 40 seconds left for the half. The Blazers have been outscored 19-4 here in the second period. Trey Mack has it deep to the left. Mack walks the timeline, leans over the dribble against Braxton Miller. 25 seconds left in the half. Now Snower has it deep on the left wing, guarded by Smallwood. Out front, it comes to Duty. Lester Larry deep to the left. 12 seconds, pushing and shoving going on, and no whistles being blown. 10 seconds. Lester Larry on the drive, right of the lane. Looks for help. Now finds Trey Mack. A spin in the lane. His shot's blocked. Out to Duty. A straight on three. Nope. And that's the half. Wow. I normally don't say anything like this, but when the deck is stacked against you on the road, it's really stacked against you. 33-11, the Wolfpack lead by 22 as we've reached the end of the first half. We'll come back with the halftime reports on the opposite side of this. You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazer basketball, and you're hearing it live on the Arena Sports Network.
At Midwest Interventional Spine Specialists, you can trust in Northwest Indiana's first team in pain management. For more than a decade, the MIST team has proudly served the residents of Northwest Indiana, providing accurate diagnosis and innovative treatments for spinal pain and many other types of acute and chronic pain. Each of our physicians has achieved board certification in as many as 3 different specialties. They are actively involved in ongoing research that keeps their practice on the leading edge of the profession and are often called upon by area hospitals to lecture on pain management. Over the years, each has been recognized as a leader in the field and earned a strong reputation for delivering excellent results and genuine compassionate care. To them, nothing is more rewarding than helping patients with severe pain regain the kind of normal, active life that the rest of us take for granted. For more information, pay us a visit at 8840 Calumet Avenue, Suite 103 in Munster, or give us a call at 219-836-7246. The Midwest Interventional Spine Specialist, first in proven pain solutions, first in patient care.
How do you turn a batter into a hitter? With Slugmaster Hitting Stations. Slugmaster Hitting Stations are the most effective and durable baseball and softball batting practice devices available. Versatile, compact, and easy to use, they are excellent tools for ball player at any skill level. Attached to any pole or post for an instant hitting station. Use it at the ballpark, at home, or anywhere you want to get some hits in. Work the strike zone, top to bottom, in and out. The most complete workout year-round, indoors or outdoors, teams or individuals. Slugmaster equipment is constructed from high-grade steel. The rugged design means years and years of use. Slugmaster equipment is used by youth, high school, college, and professional ball players. For more information or to place your order, call 708-705-7354 or visit slugmaster.com. Slugmaster Baseball and Softball Hitting Aids, turning batters into hitters. When Mother Nature takes your dream away, Rich Construction can bring it back to stay. 5,000 properties have been restored by Rich Construction in over 35 years of service. Rich Construction works for the insurance settlement, acting as a connection between you and the insurance adjuster. They will protect your interests by preparing a detailed list and negotiating every item with the insurance adjuster. With over 35 years of experience, Rich Construction can begin restoration immediately once the insurance adjuster and Rich Construction agree upon the estimated damages. Prior payment for the construction is not necessary, and no one can put you back in your home faster than Rich Construction. Contact John Crocker for your free consultation today. Give them a call at 219-322-9200. That's 219-322-9200. Rich Construction Company, fire and insurance restoration specialists. Let us take the burden off your shoulders.
There's still a place. There's still a place where performance is enhanced by extra effort, not by performance-enhancing drugs. There's still a place where contracts are between coaches and players, and the terms are non-negotiable. There's still a place where an edge is something you gain by working harder than your opponent. There's still a place where sport is pure. That place is the high school in your community. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we believe that while competition can be fierce, it doesn't change the fact that it's only a game. The goal may be to win, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to be reminded of just how great sports can be when they're played the right way, then the place to be is at a high school sporting event in your community. High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message made possible by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
My name is Matt Rencars, and I'm the founder of Fusion Ions. We are so confident that you're going to love our bands. We want you to try one risk-free so you can see for yourself how powerful these bands really are. Don't wait. Go to FusionIons.com to find out how you can receive your very own free Fusion Ions band. Take advantage before they are gone. FusionIons.com. That's FusionIonz.com.
What is the Times Media Company? The Times Media Company is a vital and integral part of the Northwest Indiana region. We are the #1 source of news and information and pledge to not only be the first to bring you news through our online platforms, but also be the best at taking you deeper into the stories that matter in your lives through all our products. From our daily print newspaper to specialty publications to online and mobile sites, we connect people with content that informs, entertains, and engages. More than just local content, but content that is important to local people. For more information, log into nwi.com or call 219-933-3200. The Times Media Company. We are where you need us to be. You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network. It's now time for the Strack and Van Til halftime report, presented by Strack and Van Til, built around you. Let's go back to the arena and rejoin Brian Snow.
Blazers playing minus Ryan Fazekas this evening, and his high ankle sprain is being felt throughout the team. And the Blazers trail 33-11 here at the half. Part of this is a slow start by the Blazers as they trailed 14-7 after one, but then the Wolfpack turned it on and outscored the Blazers 19-4 in the second period, and most of those were on easy baskets. The Blazers missed 5 layups in the first half. There was a technical foul called on Donovan Garlitz as he was talking to a team member, and the officials whistled him for a technical foul. Some charges were called that should not have been called, and I usually don't say that, but in this case, it is true. There have been 5 offensive fouls called against the Blazers, and 3 of them should not have been called. It may be cold outside, but it's heating up here inside of Gentile Gym. As your score at the half, the Marquette Catholic Blazers trail the St. Ignatius Wolfpack 33-11, and they will try to get back into this contest, and they need to strike quickly when the third quarter begins. And speaking of which, we'll come back with the third quarter. This has been a brief edition of the Strack and Van Til halftime report, presented by Strack and Van Til, built around you. The second half is on the opposite side of these. You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazer basketball. You're hearing it live on the Arena Sports Network.
Some statistics are surprising, some are unbelievable, and some are simply unacceptable. Right now, nearly 30% of U.S. students aren't finishing high school. Nearly 30%. And that's the average. In many places, it's even higher than that. And fixing it is a responsibility that we all share. This is President Obama, and I urge everyone, not just parents, but friends and neighbors and family members, to take responsibility for encouraging the high school students in your communities, to support them, challenge them, push them a little, and do whatever it takes to help them make it through. Because this is one statistic we simply can't afford to ignore.
You can do your part by going to boostup.org and sending an email, a text message, or even a wake-up call to a student at risk of dropping out. Go to boostup.org and provide the boost that's needed to make it to graduation. A message from the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
An ordinary sunny day, an ordinary family's living room filled with an ordinary bunch of kids, and they were doing nothing. They were couch slouching, they were rug imitating, and lazy minute after lazy minute was passing them by, when suddenly...
Huh? Hey guys, that's a personal foul. Inactive activity on a sunny day.
Coming to the rescue was NFL running back Reggie Bush.
Players don't get lazy penalties. Let's play.
Those kids, they listened to Reggie. They got up and play they did. There was fun and running. There were smiles and jumping. And laziness was crushed.
Hey kids, don't get a lazy penalty.
Kids, listen to Reggie and avoid lazy penalties. Be a player. Get up and play for an hour a day. Go online to check out smallstep.gov for fun playtime ideas.
So you can be a player too.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Be a player.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
Well, Blazers have 16 minutes to come back and get this one and keep their record undefeated against the Catholic League this year, as they are 2-0. They defeated Bishop McNamara by 10, and they beat De La Salle in an overtime thriller. They'll start the second half with Reed, Mitchell, Flores, Miller, and Peels. And the one that we're going to look at closely is Peels. And at the timeline, St. Ignatius will get possession to start the second half. They come back with Duty, Larry, Allen, Ogale, and now pressure is on as Duty brings it up. Duty front court to the left with a scissor dribble. In the left corner is Lester Larry. Back door to Duty. Out to the right corner. Snower's three. No good. Rebound chased down. Miller had it tapped away from him. No foul called there either, but it's out of bounds and it will belong to the Wolfpack. And two Wolfpack members took a tumble, including Duty, and Duty is hurt. He is up and walking around now as he's holding his right shoulder. Meanwhile, Snower also took a tumble. Diggin will get Duty, and let's see if Snower will come out. And as a matter of fact, he will. (33-11). No one scored here in the third period. Miller has it off to the left, and a pass intended for Nate Flores in the left corner, tipped out of bounds by Allen. Here's Mitchell on the drive to the baseline, and we get another whistle and another foul. And that foul is charged to Lester Larry. Baseline left, they look to come in, and it's tipped out to Flores. Flores to Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell holds and looks, finds Miller, dump pass low, Malcolm Reed, double fake, shoots it high, no good. The rebound comes down to Digginen. Back come the Wolfpack, up by plenty with 7:15 remaining. Lester Larry dancing on the dribble, works his way around to the lane. Now Digginen comes up shooting and missing for three, and the rebound to Allen, and Aaron Allen is fouled. .707 left in the third, and Lester Larry to the free throw line. And that foul charged to Nathan Flores. First foul, first team foul of the second half. Free throw good for Allen. And the league continues to swell. It's 34-11. The 4 points in the second quarter represent the lowest scoring output in a quarter this season for the Blazers. Free throw number 2 also good. But whenever that happens, they've always been able to back it up with a hot quarter. They need one right now. 35-11. 7 minutes remaining, third period. Flores deep to the left. And they can't be tentative in shooting the ball, and then this happens, a turnover. Allen front court to the right. Out front, Lester Larry. Left side, Kalen Lee. Underneath to digging in, and it's stuck on the rim. Yikes. That's about how it's gone. Tyshawn Smallwood back on for the Blazers. Richie Mitchell in the front court. Comes to a stop. Keeps this right-handed dribble. Works it right of the lane. Down the lane. Scoop shot. Nope, but a foul called. Kalen Lee with a foul. That's his first. 2 fouls on the Wolfpack here in the second half. Mitchell free throw line on the way and good. (34-12). That's their first point since the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. And the second free throw is missed and chased down by Ogilvy. And now against pressure, they got a break ahead to Digginen on the way, lays it up and in. It looked like he was going to fly to the hoop and dunk it, but changed his mind at the last second. Nate Flores splits the double team right down the lane and shoots it in and draws the foul. Flores with an aggressive drive in from the right, got the basket, drew the foul, and he'll get the free throw. Flores free throw, good. And a timeout called by the Blazers. It's a 30-second timeout. 6:23 remains in period 3 as the Blazers find themselves trailing by 21, 36-15. The Wolfpack led 14-7 after 1 and led 33-11 at halftime. And the Blazers need to find. There we go. Lost our power momentarily. We apologize. 6:07 left in the third, and while you were away, the Blazers had possession but turned it over again. That's 11 turnovers for the Blazers. 2 minutes gone in the third, 36-15, St. Ignatius the lead in the ball. Here comes Duty, bumps off Mitchell, and now comes back out to the right wing. Here comes Duty on the fly, down the lane, lays it up and in. He pushes off, nothing called, and gets a free lane to the basket. 38-15. Here comes Miller. Stops, pops, missed it, and it still stays out. Peels the rebound, follow, good. 38-17 and 5.5 for the third. But it's this end where the Blazers need to get a stop. They desperately need to get a stop. Here comes Lester Larry out to Duty on the right wing. Kalen Lee on the left wing, low left Ogilvy, double fake, blocked by Smallwood. Ogilvy gets it back and shoots it in. Right back comes Mitchell. Fall away jumper right baseline, no good. He drew the foul. Kalen Lee with a foul. That's his second and the fourth foul on the Wolfpack. 5:02 left in the third period, and the Blazers only have 17 points. if you can believe it. Miller's free throw is good. Second leading scorer on the team. 40-18. St. Ignatius the lead. Braxton Miller another free throw. It's on the way, and he dropped it. 40-19, and again, it's the defensive end as they turn on the pressure. Kaylin Lee in the backcourt against Mitchell. Lee works the dribble against Mitchell and now comes across the timeline and now charges left. Works it left of the lane. Miller nearly picked his pocket, but Kaylin Lee keeps his dribble with the left hand. And now stolen by Smallwood. Ahead to Mitchell. Bounce to Flores on the fly. Lefty layup short. Rebound on the floor. Mitchell has it. Follow bank, no good. Rebound on the floor. Comes down to Duty. Back comes Ignatius. 2-on-1. Larry, three from the right corner. Short. Rebound tipped on the floor. Peels comes out with it. Javante Peels on the push. Works it out to the right side. Back left to Miller. Boy, if they can knock a shot down here. Missed steal by Larry. Flores, jump pass in the lane, out to Smallwood. Left wing Mitchell for three. And the rebound comes down to Ogilvy. Oh, brother. They had a chance and couldn't do anything with it. 4:11 for the third. 40-19 Blazers trail. Larry has it deep to the right. In the right corner, Allen. He comes up shooting and hitting. That's what happens when you don't take advantage of an opportunity. 42-19 and 3:55 remaining in the half. Miller leans over the dribble and now works his way toward the right, guarded by Allen. Miller back left. Shovel pass underneath intended for Mitchell, and it's picked off by Larry to Allen. Lefty layup good. It just cannot be this easy. Here comes Miller on the fly. In from the left. Back to Peels. He missed the layup. Follow no. Smallwood gets it. Lefty hook. Banked it in. And Donovan Garlitz is going to come with three subs to try to get some kind of a combination. The Blazers finally broke 20. This is their lowest point total of the year so far. A right corner three by Duty. Short. And the rebound comes down to Kaylin Lee. Dump pass underneath to Allen. Back to Ogilvy. Missed the layup, and Duty gets it. Blocked by Smallwood. Comes back out to the right corner. Out to Lee. Blazers get the block, but they don't get the ball. And they're just plain being out hustled right now. Duty in the lane. Lefty layup good. They're getting out hustled and beaten to the ball. 46-21. Right corner Flores. He comes up shooting and hitting for three. That is their first three-point goal of the night. 2:38 left in the third, 46-24. Here comes Kaylin Lee. Foul line jump. Nope. Rebound on the floor. Popped high in the air. Duty comes down with it. Hustle points belong to the Wolfpack. Baseline jump good by Aaron Allen. 48-24, and now the Blazers on the run to Miller. A right corner three. Yeah! 48-27, 2:10 for the third. Well, the Blazers are within 21, but they got to get a couple of stops here and then turn them into points. Lester Larry on the move to the left. Larry works off the double screen. Back out front to Lee. Lee holds and now works his dribble with the right hand. Out front, guarded by Flores. In the right corner is Ogilvy. Ogilvy holds and looks. A bounce pass underneath, and Peels nearly came up with a steal. It's out of bounds. Caleb Carnes and Cameron Hall now on for the Blazers. Wilson stays in as well, or comes in as well. Aramis Sims will come on for the Blazers right now. And out goes Flores. (48-27) in favor of the Wolfpack. They've led all the way. They have it in play to Snower. Cross-court left side, Trey Mack with a fake. Out front it comes to Duty. Ryan Duty leans over the dribble off to the right. Guarded by Miller. Out front is Snowden. Right down the lane. His shot's blocked and cleared by Cameron Hall. Aramis Sims brings it up. Minute and a half for the third. Now they can get this lead under 20. Right corner Cameron Hall. He gets it underneath, and he's unable to hold it. And back come the Wolfpack on the fly, right to left. And Miller with a behind-the-back save, unable to save it as Snower able to come up with it. 1:10 for the third. 48-27, St. Ignatius the lead. Trey Mack has it right in the lane. Turnaround shot is missed, and the rebound Digginen had it, and it's poked away and out of bounds. A great play by Miller as he saved it off of Digginen, out of bounds, and it will belong to the Blazers. A minute for the third. Here comes Miller on the fly, right down the lane. Finds Hall, kick out right side to Wilson. Now Carnes, 15-footer, short. Rebound on the floor, chased down by Allen. 45 seconds left in the third. If the Blazers don't put a big run together, this will be their lowest point total of the year, below the 52 they had in the opening game of the season. 35 seconds left in the third. Trey Mack has it deep to the right. Mack holds and looks. Here comes Mack on the drive, left of the lane, lefty layup, good. It just can't be this easy. 20 seconds for the third. Miller across into the front court outside right. Miller chased by Digginen. Unloads a long three, and he drained it. 19 points in this quarter for the Blazers. 8 seconds for the third. Here comes Allen on the drive, and from the right, picks up his dribble, finds Duty. Wraparound dribble. He unloads a three. That's an air ball, and that's the quarter. Well, as nuts as this sounds, the Blazers are within 20 as we head to the TCF Bank money period. And the Blazers are going to have to beat money. They're going to come back and get this one. 50-30, St. Ignatius the lead. We come back with the TCF Bank fourth quarter on the opposite side of this on the Arena Sports Network.
Do you suffer from severe chronic pain caused by a back or neck injury, migraine headaches, or a work injury? Take heart. Midwest Interventional Spine Specialist is the region's leading provider of minimally invasive, non-surgical pain treatments. For more than a decade, physicians and patients in Munster, Dyer, East Chicago, Hammond, Hobart, Merrillville, St. John, and Valparaiso have turned to Miss First for effective relief of even the most severe and painful conditions. Our board-certified fellowship-trained experts use a wide range of minimally invasive techniques to dramatically relieve your pain. In fact, for more than a decade, Miss Specialists have been first to deliver proven effective treatment innovations for spinal pain and other conditions to patients throughout northwestern Indiana. For more information, pay us a visit at 8840 Calumet Avenue, Suite 103 in Munster, or give us a call at 219-836-7246. The Midwest Interventional Spine Specialist, first in proven pain solutions, first in patient care.
When it's the fourth quarter, what do we call that? We call that the money period. It's presented by TCF Bank, the official bank of the Arena Sports Network, and the Blazers need to be money, tipped and nearly stolen, but Lester Larry able to get it. Now the Blazers have turned all the pressure on. They got to do it for the next 7.5 minutes. Aaron Allen swings it left side to Snower, driving left baseline, shovel pass underneath to Ogale, a double fake. Out front it comes to Allen, and he'll back up. Allen directing traffic off to the right. And an offensive foul. Snower picks up the offensive foul. And now the Blazers with a chance to open the fourth quarter score. Sims has it in the left corner. We lost our power briefly again, and we get a foul out front. That foul is charged to Lester Larry. Second foul on Larry, 6 fouls on the Wolfpack, only 1 against the Blazers. They come and play to Braxton Miller. They got to get a score here. Remember, they only have this quarter. Miller a straight on 3. Bank no good, and the rebound comes down to Digginen. Stolen by Sims to the hole. His shot is blocked. No foul. Sims looking for the foul, not getting it. And now shouts instructions to his team. Miller to come in baseline right. Lobs it in play to Sims. Underneath, Caleb Carnes with a fake. Drives it on Digginen. Lost the ball. Ball's free, out of bounds. Wolfpack have it with 7:04 left. Oh, my goodness. Chance after chance after chance. 14 Blazer turnovers tonight. And Mack throws the long one to Larry, and it's out of bounds, Blazer ball. The question is, how hot can the Blazers get in the next 7 minutes? We're about to find out, and the Blazers need to get a shot. Miller across into the front court. It's still a 20-point lead. Stranger things have happened. Here comes Miller on the drive to the right, finds Sims, driving right baseline, runs over people, blocking foul on Digginen, and he's not happy with that, and that's a shooting foul. Second foul on Digginen, seventh foul on the Wolfpack, and here's Aramis Sims to the free throw line with 6:51 left. Aramis Sims with a deep breath. He eyes it, shoots it, and hits it. He'll get the penalty shot. 50-31 and 6:51 remaining. Let's see if the Blazers can string a couple of stops and a couple more hoops together. 6:51 remaining. Sims tries again. Got them both. That's his first 2 points of the game. Braxton Miller leads the Blazers with 8. Lester Larry comes up and now chased in the double team. Beats the double team. Lays it to Mack in the right corner. Pass underneath. Off the board. Still free. Out front to Mack. Ball batted away again. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wolfpack, but now the Blazers are getting their hands in the passing lanes, which is what they've needed to do. And they're doing it right now. They'll turn on the pressure and lob it in the backcourt to Lester Larry. 6.5 minutes remaining. Can the Blazers get another stop? Lester Larry finds Snower off to the right. Out front to Digginen. Digginen on the move to the right, picks up his dribble. Now finds Allen underneath Snower. His shot blocked at the rim. Cleared by Sims. He's fouled. Aramis Sims comes up with the block. And he'll head to the free throw line. That foul is charged to Digginen. That's his third. 8 fouls on the Wolfpack. So the Blazers, when they get into their front court, they need to just drive the lane and draw some fouls and get to the free throw line. Sims to the free throw line. He's hit his first 2. This one's on the way. It is good. He'll get the penalty shot. And it's 50-33 and 6:19 remaining. Riley Duty comes back in for Ignatius. Out goes Lester Larry. Obabor in for Ignatius. Out goes Digginen with those 3 fouls. Duty returns with 10 points to lead all scorers. Sims offers, drops them both. And the lead is now 16 with 6:19 remaining, and we get another substitution. Fleming back on for the Wolfpack. Out goes Trey Mack. 50-34 against full court pressure. They have it in play to Allen. Aaron Allen leans over the dribble against Braxton Miller and creeps across the timeline. Front court to the right. Allen on the move to the left. Duty has it. Missed steal by Carnes. Out front it comes to Snower. Now to Fleming deep on the left wing. 6 minutes remaining. Fleming turns on the dribble. Hands it to Duty. Duty on the drive against Wilson. Finds Snower. Right corner 3. In and out. Rebound Aramis Sims. Sims with a bounce pass to Miller on the drive to the right. Sims with Miller assists the dribble out front. Carnes. Carnes on the drive in from the right. Lean in, flip, block, no foul. Rebound Fleming. 5:40 left in the game. 50-34. St. Ignatius the lead and the ball as Duty walks it up. Riley Duty swings it left side to Obabor. Drives in on Cameron Hall. His shot's no good. Ball's free. It comes to Fleming and he lays it in. 52-34. Here comes Braxton Miller. He lays it in and draws the foul. I mean, you couldn't blink, and Braxton Miller was at the rim. Tyshawn Smallwood will now come on for the Blazers, and he'll get Caleb Carnes. So a pair of fresh legs in. 52-36. Miller tries. He's got it, and he's got 11. And a 30-second timeout called by Rich Kehoe and company. And not to sound crazy, but this is it's now a 16-point game, and they make it a full timeout. We'll pause. 5:22 for the game. 52-36, St. Ignatius the lead, but the Blazers are on the move. We'll come back with more after this. You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazer Basketball. You're hearing it live on the Arena Sports Network.
You do a lot of thinking on a bike. About your life, family, your dreams. One of my dreams came to me on a bike. To open up my own shop. So what happens when you complete a dream? Well, you just start thinking of the next.
Visit DrastichAgency.com or call 219-945-3040 and ask Joel Drasich how you can get all of your insurance under one roof.
You're listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on the Arena Sports Network.
There is 5:22 remaining in the game, and the Blazers have climbed within 15 at 52-37. Now is not the time for them to quit. They haven't quit all night. And remember, they're playing without Ryan Fasikas, which means they'll be without him for the Greater South Shore Conference tournament. 52-37. And against full court pressure, Snower runs the baseline and comes into Duty. Duty turns and gives it to Allen. Ball batted away on the floor. It comes down to Ogilvie to Snower. Layup good. 54-37 and 5 minutes remaining. Here comes Braxton Miller. Throws it up. Missed it. Drew the foul. Wow. Now remember, the Blazers have only committed one team foul in the second half. Aaron Allen with the foul. Braxton Miller's free throw. Good. 54-38. Back comes Lester Larry. Allen goes out. And Allen now has 3 fouls. Larry's playing with 2 fouls. Miller again. Got it. This is crazy, but the lead is now 15 with 5:05 left. Against the 5 count, they come into Duty, and the pressure backs off. And Riley Duty brings it up against Braxton Miller. Duty, a scissor dribble, works his way to the left. Now feeds it to Ogilvie, left corner. Underneath Snower. Lean in, flip, rimming, good. Every time the Blazers get close, Snower has an answer. 56-39. Miller on the drive to the left. Finds Sims. Fakes left corner, drives in, and travel. He got his jersey pulled. He got yanked to the ground, and nothing called. 56-39. Full court pressure shown by the Blazers. They come and play to Ogilvie. Ogilvie. Now Lester Larry brings it up. Larry on the drive to the left. Missteal Miller. Plays it left corner to Snower. Out to Lester Larry. 4.5 minutes remaining. Well, I've seen the team wipe out a 15-point deficit with less than 2 minutes remaining. The Blazers can wipe this one out. Here comes Duty. Out to Snower. Snower turns and hands it to Duty. 4:18 left. To the free throw line, Ogilvie. Ogilvie fakes. The ball popped in the air. Popped in the air again. It comes down to Fleming. Fleming, a jump pass to Duty. Right down the lane. Underneath to Ogilvie. Layup good. But then when you give up baskets like that, it's tougher to come back. 58-39 and 4 minutes left. Caleb Carnes will come back on for the Blazers. Sims with a fake on Fleming. Drives in. Kick out. Hall's 3. Rimming, no. And the rebound, Snower. Oh, boy, that would have gotten them back in this game. 3:45 left. 19 points. St. Ignatius lead. They've led by as many as 24. Snower at the free throw line. Plays it left corner to Ogilvie. Back to Snower. Right down the lane. Scoop layup good. They're getting shots at the rim like nothing else. Ball popped away and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Blazers. Carnes in. Smallwood out. And now Snower will depart. And as a matter of fact, Daniel Moore comes in. Jeremy Jordan comes in. Fleming will go out. Martin Langhenry will now enter. In play it comes to Braxton Miller. Miller on the drive to the right. Keeps the dribble. Picks it up, had it poked away. Looks for help, finds Hall. Bounce pass Carnes, layup is good. 60-41 and 3 minutes remaining. And Riley Duty brings it up. Duty against Aramis Sims. Missed steal by Hall. Right corner is Daniel Moore. Moore plays it to McHenry. Here comes Duty. Free throw line jump, missed. The rebound on the floor comes down to Sims. Bounce pass ahead to Hall, and he lays it in. 60-43. Out front is Duty at the timeline. On the right side is Langhenry. Langhenry finds Moore right of the lane to McHenry. He left it short in the rebound of the Blazers. Aramis Sims clears a path. It comes into the front court. Leaves it right side for Hall. Back out to Sims. Sims on the move to the right. Feeds left corner three. No. Chased down by Sims. Out front Miller. A straight on three. No. And the rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to the Wolfpack with 1:56 left. And that may have been the last bullet. Kalen Lee back on for the Wolfpack. A lot of substitutions on the floor for both teams. And now Kalen Lee in the front court with 1:45 left. McInerney has it this time deep to the right, back to the left side for Jeremy Jordan. Jordan has it this time off to the left. Jordan on the drive, left of the lane. Scoop layup, no good with the left hand. Rebound comes down to Cameron Hall, ahead to Miller. Miller on the fly, feeds Smallwood, lays it in. 60-45, timeout Blazers. Stranger things have happened. But when you turn the ball over as many times as the Blazers have tonight, you don't expect to be in this kind of ball game. .125 remaining. And again, I say, I have seen a team wipe out a 15-point deficit in less than 2 minutes. It's 15 right now with 1:25 left. St. Ignatius comes back on the floor with Martin Langhenry, Jeremy Jordan, Kalen Lee, Daniel Moore, and Patrick McInerney, who will inbound the ball against full court pressure. They haven't inflated Jeremy Jordan. 1:20 remaining. Jeremy Jordan hustles it up. Jordan on the drive, right down the lane, shovels it to McInerney. Now Moore rescues in the right corner. Moore holds and looks. Against the double team, squeezes through, ball's free, and it is stolen. The Blazers have it. They got to get some points. Miller, front court to the left, unloads a three. No good. Rebound comes down to Hall, to Smallwood. 13-point game. Timeout Blazers. They'll have one left with exactly 60 seconds remaining. Well, strange things have gone on here in the game tonight. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast this evening. A brief post-game show will follow where we will award our player of the game and get you ready for the next one, which will be Tuesday night. And we are thinking it's going to be Tuesday night at the Scholl Center in Michigan City. And now against full court pressure, they come in play to Kaylin Lee. Lee brings it up. 55 seconds left. 13 points. St. Ignatius lead. Now they come with a double team, and Jeremy Jordan has it. Swing to the left to McInerney. You got fouls to give if you want to extend the game. Moore at the free throw line. McInerney in the right corner. Down to 40 seconds. Out to Lee. Man, you got fouls to give if you want to extend the game. Right down the lane. This lane is good by Martin Langhenry, and this game is over. Braxton Miller, wraparound dribble, works his way right baseline. Shovel pass underneath Cameron Hall. Shoots it up, no good. Drew the foul with 25 seconds left. Daniel Moore with the foul. That's his first, and the free throw no good for Cameron Hall. Turnovers and missed opportunities doom the Blazers tonight. They're down 15 with 25 seconds left. This will be their first double-digit loss since the first 2 games of the season. Free throw number 2, no good. It's a 15-point lead, 20 seconds left, and the Wolfpack will move to 9-5 in the year. The Blazers will drop to 8-5. Kaylin Lee outside to the left. And safe to say this one's over. Wolfpack will hold. They will not foul. Blazers will not foul. And this ball game's over. A valiant effort by the Blazers goes by the boards as they wiped out half of a 23-point lead. Very intense ball game tonight. And the final score, the Wolfpack of St. Ignatius 62 and the Blazers of Marquette Catholic 47. As the pep band celebrates this victory, we want to tell you our next broadcast is set for Tuesday night, and we are anticipating it being a home game inside of the Greater South Shore Conference Tournament. Want to thank everyone that helped us out, our co-executive producer Tony Midas, our engineer, Victor Lockett, our studio, our coordinating producer, Liz Rorick, and all the folks here at St. Ignatius College Prep who helped us with this broadcast tonight, including athletic director Jim Prunty. And we just want to thank you all for tuning us in tonight. Again, next time we'll be with you will be Tuesday night. We're anticipating that being a home game against Bishop Knoll. Start time set for 7. We'll go up an hour early with an hour-long pregame show. Again, we hope that you enjoyed it. We enjoy bringing it to you. Please be safe out there. Final score, 62-47. St. Ignatius wins. And we'll talk to y'all Tuesday night. My name is Brian Snow, the voice of the Blazers. Hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoy bringing it to you.